Okay, so we took Zeus to the vet, and the night before he started putting his ear down, shaking his head, which is an indication that something's wrong with his ear. So we took him to the vet that morning, and the vet was just scared of him. Anytime Zeus would kind of come near him or flinch, the guy would just kind of like jump back. And so come to find out later, he's had some bad bites from dogs before. So totally understandable. But he tried once to look at his ears, just put his ears back, and that scared him. So he didn't show any aggression. He didn't, growl or show his teeth or anything. But it scared the guy. And so he was like, okay, let's muzzle him. And I said, well, Zeus has never been muzzled, so it might make that situation worse. And he insisted. So I went ahead and said yes, which I shouldn't have in hindsight, but they put the muzzle on and it was like a full leather one. And Zeus's eyes just about popped out of his head and he just went into panic mode. So then when the guy tried to come near him again, he was like, absolutely not. Just out of fear, like he was just trying to hide from him. Zeus, can we see your face? And hi, Bubba. And so that didn't work. So then he's like, well, we'll just sedate him. And I go, what do you mean? He's like, well, we'll just give him some medicine and sedate him right now. And I said, I don't want to sedate him, just to have his ears looked at. We've never had a problem before. And so then the vet tech, so I kind of argued with the guy for a little bit. And then the vet tech was like, well, we could try meds tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I guess at least try that. So we did the meds. He went back in and he was pretty loopy, but he did really good. And so, but he had a female vet who I think was still kind of scared of German Shepherds, or so my husband said, but not as bad. And so Zeus handled it well, got his ear checked out. He does have an ear infection. You can tell that his ear is like oily. I see. It's oily because it's like an oily drop thing that he has. But he seems to be doing a lot better. Are you doing better? You're laying on the bed. You're big lazy. But yeah, he's doing a lot better. A lot of people were pressed about the fact that I don't have Zeus muzzle trained. And he just has showed no aggression, even when going to the doctor, doing shots, blood work, anything, looking at his ears, looking at his teeth. He has showed zero aggression, even when pain. So, it's just something that hasn't been necessary for us. But if you have to do it, you have to do it. It's not that big of a deal. But putting a muzzle on a dog that's never had a muzzle, I think, was a big mistake. And so when he went in for a second visit, he absolutely hated it and was like hiding from the vet out of fear. So lesson learned, I shouldn't have let them, but what's done is done and we'll kind of move forward. But yeah, the lady that we saw was a good vet and was good to Zeus. So Bubba, you all better now. And then today we'll find out the heartworm test. So as soon as we get that result, I will let you guys know.